everybody. Welcome to another day, another dollar, another rant, and most importantly, folks, another word of advice from me, Antonio. Welcome to the channel, guys. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome aboard. To those who have been following me for the last several months, I really do appreciate the viewership, and it means a lot to me. It's very encouraging, very motivating, and I hope to keep making these videos for you guys. A lot of you guys are appreciating it, judging by the viewership, and that's good. It's good for everyone. I look forward to making friends and establishing a community and trading advice so that our jobs become a whole lot easier because of it, folks. That's what makes that's how humanity evolves, from interchange and trading of our own unique experiences and knowledge and insight, and so forth and so on and so on and so forth. When you think about human evolution, right? I'm going to go off topic for a minute. We've been, before 1900 and before the Industrial Revolution, we lived the same way pretty much for thousands of years. Wars were fought the same way. We used horses. We traveled the same way. For thousands of years, we've pretty much lived the same way. And then after 1900, we kind of went from like horses to stealth airplanes overnight. And that's because we struck oil, and it made it easier for people to communicate and spread information and awareness a lot quicker because of vehicles and airplanes and all that stuff. And then the internet came out, and forget it. Now technology is just evolving so fast, guys, and it's all because we became a network of individuals. Anyways, food for thought. Enough of my musings for the day. I want to talk about Grubhub, guys. Grubhub is where it's at for me today. Another slow day. I don't know what's going on. I'm a half hour into my block, and I just don't know what's going on. Yesterday was the same way. I actually received contribution yesterday, like $9 of contribution. I don't remember the last time I received contribution for Grubhub. It's been like months. I don't know what's going on. This market just sort of got slow. Today, again, half hour into the block, nothing going on, so I'm moving around, going from hotspot to hotspot, hoping to get a ping. But as for this video, I wanted to talk about working off block versus on block. Of course, keep this in mind, guys, before I go any further. This is market dependent, and I'm speaking for me and my experiences. When I work off block, I notice that I am sent to places that I never even knew existed. They send me all over the place to these little Chinese restaurants, and I noticed that they send me to a lot of places that have terrible parking, like apartment buildings, customers who live in apartment buildings. And this happens more often when I'm off block. All the time when I'm off block, they send me to these, they don't just send me on long distance runs, but they send me to places that also, they give you orders that are a little lower than usual. When I'm on block, I get higher payouts, and they send me to places that are typically busy, places that usually I get more stacked orders. There are a lot of advantages of working on block with Grubhub. It's not just priority, okay? Yes, when you're working on block, you are one of the primary drivers. So if it's slow, you're going to get pings. But even, let's say it's a busy market, like my market. Well, not today, but generally my market's pretty busy. even if it's busy and you're like, oh, I don't have to schedule myself. My market's busy. I can just go on whenever I want. Think about that. Think about that, because in my market, whenever I do that, like I said before, the job just becomes a lot more difficult, guys. And so it's something to consider, because I don't like, who likes low-paying orders? And even if you manage to get a couple of good orders here and there, for the most part, you're going to be given orders that other drivers are refusing. Because when you work off block, you're like the mop-up crew, So, in a sense, yeah, Grubhub's good because it offers you the freedom to work off block and on, and the difference is more than just being a primary driver. There's a lot more to it. Like I said, you get those calls that nobody wants, not just because of the payouts, but maybe they look at driver feedback, and they look at customers that live in apartment buildings where there's no parking, and they want to make it easier for the premier drivers who dedicate their days solely for Grubhub. They want to make it easier for them, not just give them higher payout orders, but also just make it easier for them in any way they can, giving them everything I stated in terms of parking, payouts, and keeping them in a sort of vicinity, where a typical hotspot may be, and not so much sending you out of the hot block. Because when I work on block, they do stick me in this one hotspot, and I find myself not so much driving across region, So, anyways, guys, I think I've made my point. I don't want to go past 8 minutes. I try to keep the videos under 8 minutes. And as for today, I don't know what's going on. I'm now driving to the hottest of all hotspots. Again, I'm working on block, so I don't know what's up. It's just dead. It's dead. It was dead yesterday, and I don't know what's going on. I may call Grubhub and see if they want me to move to a specific area. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm out. This is Antonio, once again, coming to you live from the grimy streets of New York City. I wish you all productive days. Be productive, and of course, guys, remember to stop and smell those roses from time to time, because your mind will thank you for it. Your body will thank you for it. I'm out. Until next time, guys, this is Antonio, signing off.